Mean Streets.
Hey, what's the matter with this kid, huh?
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with me, my friend. I'm feeling fine. Keep your mouth shut. Hey, you told me that in front of this asshole?
I was living in the late 50s into the early 60s down in my old neighborhood of what they used to call Little Italy. At that time, it really was Little Italy. Families were loving, but, it was the tenements, and it was not a really good place. And they were good people, but at the same time, it was steeped in a kind of organized crime. Mean Streets comes out of that violence, which I missed by chance, really.
Now's the time.
I was with these people in this car. I told my friend was with me, and we're in the back seat. And I said, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. This is nonsense. Let's go home. He said, yeah, okay, let's go home. The car drove off, and they got shot. It had to do with a lot of street power, so to speak, a sense of certain rules that the underworld works with. And a lot of it had to do with, am I my brother's keeper? It also reflects my father and his youngest brother. My father was one of 8 children. His youngest brother was always in jail, always in trouble. And my father was always trying to broker situations where he wouldn't get killed.
He has about $30. It's all he's got on him, Michael. Where's the rest? Yeah, where's the rest?
The extent to which one is your real brother or one is such a close friend that you put yourself on the line is something that's really important to me in terms of how you live a life and try to live a good moral life, but you're in a world that is completely corrupt.
You don't make up for your sins in the church. You do it in the streets. You do it at home.
And that's the essence of Mean Streets. That's what I talk about in the beginning. You can go to church all you want, but the real acting out of your morality is outside the church. It's outside the building of the church. It's in the home. It's with your friends and that. All the rest is an illusion. I was 5 years old in New York. It was the late 40s. We had a television, 16-inch. On Friday nights, there was an Italian film shown for the Italian-American community. And my grandparents would come over, and they didn't speak English, only Sicilian. And my mother and father, my uncles, and we'd get around this little TV set, and we see The Bicycle Thief. It had these words in the bottom. The people that were speaking in the film, they were speaking the same way as my family. Those Italian films were more than cinema. They were a form of truth that I related to because it somehow had something to do with who I am. And so no matter what I shoot, it isn't directly saying, oh, we're going to do a shot now from The Bicycle Thief. No, it's the emotional and psychological impact of experiencing that film when I was 5 or 6 in the room with these people who lived it.